All right, let's move on. Some time ago,
Mm-hmm.
last summer,
Mm-hmm.
there was a beef.
Summer 2024.
There was a beef between Drake and Kendrick Lamar.
Mm-hmm.
And according to everyone, Kendrick won, right?
The world, according to the
I said
world,
everyone.
not just everyone, the women and children and the dogs and the cats and the
Everyone.
birds, the
Anyway,
fishes, the
so
whales.
you and I did a podcast where you asked, or you said that someone had asked or something if this was the end of Drake's career.
Mhm.
And I gave you the like, what?
The
No,
audacity.
no, it's not over. Now I feel like it is. Now I feel like he's
the,
lost
the tables have turned.
so many fucking points with this lawsuit. Like, what the fuck? And then, yeah, I'm highly disappointed. Not that my opinion about it counts, but this is
Mhm.
my opinion about it. I'm extremely disappointed that he went that route. For me, it's like you got your ass kicked on the street. Get the fuck up, dust yourself off, and keep going. You know what I mean? Move on. You don't turn around and pull a gun out and just start shooting like because you lost, bitch. You know, like you don't do that. You fucking get up and fight again or you walk away. You lost. And he lost. And now I'm seeing this and maybe I'm wrong, but I just feel like, he's lost major points for me at least. I still like
Kendrick.
Drake. Sorry, still
Uh,
like Drake, but for me it just I see I view him just I don't even know.
Kendrick beat the Drake out of Aubrey. And
Yeah.
now we're looking at Aubrey Graham, and he is not happy.
No, he's
He
not.
is writing letters to to his attorneys and to his record label. He is upset,
He is upset.
and the audacity of this little nigga calling me a pedo.
Yeah.
How dare they have him at the Super Bowl? It should be Little Wayne.
I am so over that conversation. I can't wait for that to be over because I'm over that. Like, okay, so he's playing in the Super Bowl, like, or not playing, but you know,
Mhm.
and who cares? I don't understand why people are so invested in that kind of thing. Like,
And while Kendrick is playing at the Super Bowl, Aubrey Graham, am going to go to Australia and have my own show. Uh.
is that what it is?
Yeah.
So he filed a lawsuit
Oh,
against
hold on, hold on,
UMG.
hold on. And J. Cole,
Oh man, come on.
somewhere in America or roaming the greater parts of the world, riding a bicycle, catching butterflies on his index finger, talking to the trees, meditating on the rock, thinking, thank you, Jesus.
Right? He got out when he should have gotten out.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, he filed a lawsuit against UMG. I heard that he had dropped it, but apparently that's not the case. Um,
Um, I heard a little bit about it. I heard that he was dropping the lawsuit. Um, that's about as much as I heard. I did come across some information that I got through TMZ here. Um, let's go ahead and look at it.
all right, scroll down because this is like the last update.
Yeah. Oh, what update? Let's see what we got here. All right, this article, we ain't gonna read the whole article, are we? Let's go and look at it. Sorry, peoples, we got to get it together sometimes. So,
Drake is not backing down in the war against his own label. In fact, he's now upped the ante by suing UMG for spreading the false and malicious narrative he's a pedophile. TMZ Hip Hop has learned.
mhm.
Drake filed a defamation case Wednesday morning in federal court in New York City, ripping UMG for releasing and promoting Kendrick Lamar's vicious diss track, Not Like Us. In the docs obtained by TMZ Hip Hop, Drake says UMG knew full well Kendrick's lyrics and images in the music video, referring to Drake as a pedophile, were false and dangerous.
Well,
Uh, Huh.
It's a fucking battle. It's a
Drake
battle.
claims his label was doing everything it could pump up Not Like Us because it knew it would devalue his music and brand and therefore give UMG leverage in future contract negotiations with Drake. Keep in mind, Drake's last UMG contract signed in 22 was a blockbuster deal worth a reported for him $400 million. Now, let me just say this about
Yeah.
that. Okay, so what if they signed him in 22? Maybe they decided that the next contract isn't going to be with them.
So here's the
Just
thing.
saying.
Here's the thing that I've been hearing.
Yeah.
So when he signed that deal in 22, that was the rate. You know what I mean? That was it. That was
Yeah.
the top. Since then, the music industry has, like all these industries as of late, they've gone down. They don't have the money capital, like it was at before.
Yeah.
So all artists across the board are they're not giving super great lucrative money deals. Still getting these money
No,
deals,
I
but
get that.
so his that 400 then was, let's just say that's the top, the creme de la creme of the
Mm-hmm.
contract. So now he wants to hit them with the 600, the 700, the 800 million, but the money's not there. Everything has been suppressed down.
Yeah.
So I'm sure he's probably talking about getting more money, and they're like, we gave you 400 million, we can do five. You know what I mean? We could do six.
I mean, are they even saying that though? Like, what's to say that they're fucking with them?
Well, this is what the rumor is, that this whole lawsuit really is stemming because of when the whole battle was coming into play, he was getting ready to do a new contract deal.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
And the outcome of this didn't bode well for him. So he feels that because of the rap battle, that devalued his brand and lowered him.
Then
So
he
that hold
shouldn't
on,
have
hold on, hold on.
engaged.
And so that way, when he lost, now they have a point to say, well, you're not the hottest rapper, but here's the thing: Drake is still number one in everything else. He just lost the rap battle. He just lost a moment, a segment, some music.
A moment in time.
Yeah. But overall, his catalog, his everything that he has, his streams, all that stuff he's still way above
I
Kendrick in that
understand that.
regard. So I feel like he doesn't realize that it's not necessarily the battle,
Mm.
but it's the overall scope of things in the music industry right now. That everything is undervalued because of where the business is.
Sure.
So now he's crying to get that 400. Maybe they offered him two. Maybe they offered him a lower contract than before.
How much money do you need? I mean,
All of it.
apparently.
You
I
need
mean,
all
well,
of it.
Jeff Bezos is over there with all of it.
And he gave half to his wife and got it all back.
Yeah.
So Drake says he's got receipts to show how far the label went to turn Kendrick's song into an anthem. And according to the suit, UMG paid a third party to use bots to increase the song streams by at least 30 million and engaged in a pay for play scheme with at least one radio promoter. So that whole bots and pay for play, I believe that the bots were on both sides. I don't know about this whole pay for play scheme. They're gonna have to prove that. You know what I mean? But I think all of them use bots, and I think UMG used bots on Kendrick, and I think UMG used bots on Drake as well. But the people ultimately chose who they thought
Well,
was the
yeah,
better.
I feel it. Like we discussed before, everybody was playing it everywhere we went.
Mm-hmm.
It was playing. I don't think it was a bot. It was a person.
Yeah, I saw a person, not a bot, a
Yeah,
robot.
that's
So,
what I'm saying. I don't think it was a bot. It was a person. I hear it everywhere. It was playing everywhere.
mm-hmm.
Like everybody's playing it at that point
Yeah.
when it first came out. So I sure, whatever. I feel like this is meaningless and useless and you're wasting your money.
Yeah.
But It's his money to waste.
So, like I said, I think both sides had bots being used. I think that they both got a turbo boost in the
Mhm.
beginning,
Yeah.
but then it was up to the people. So, I mean, if you use 10 bots, I use 10 bots, and turbo boost something, then it's up to the people to choose from there. We're still on the same level playing field. We're just pushing this above all the traffic that's already going on with other music and other
Yeah.
things.
I
That's how I
understand.
look at it.
I get it.
Like they boosted that above the cloud of other banter to
Uh-huh.
say, hey, you guys focus here. Focus. Here's the spotlight. We're putting the spotlight on this. Check this out. And then it didn't bode well for Drake.
Sorry, but that's just the way the cookie crumbles. I
Yeah.
mean, you know.
I thought they were kind of neck and neck in the beginning. And when that Not Like Us dropped and he dropped his follow up, the what was it, the Six Heartbeats?
Mhm.
Well, that wasn't it. That wasn't it, player.
I mean, again, I'm a Drake fan. I do like Drake. He's one of the rappers that I
Hmm.
listen to. But take the L.
I like Drake as well. I like Drake as well. Even when he got smut on his name for ghostwriting, I still liked
Yeah, I
him
don't
because
give a
I
fuck about that.
I still liked him because I like the music that he made. He makes good music. You can't deny that the man produces good music out of his camp. You know what I mean?
No, I
You
know.
can't deny it.
Everybody's got their talent.
Yeah.
Wait, I just heard a certain hip hop artist the other day for the first time, and he was very talented, and I thought it was amazing.
Mac Miller.
I didn't want to say his name. I don't want to be blocked.
We could say his name. Yes, we did a Mac Miller reaction, but it immediately got blocked by YouTube. So
And it was great though. It was great. And Drake to me is great. Like he's great.
yeah,
But this to me is just sad.
yeah.
It's like you're looking sad now.
It's looking like
Very
little.
sad.
It's looking like little violin music, and him crying and throwing a tantrum about why they
I
don't love
don't
me
want
no
to say
more.
that, but
That's what
yeah.
it does.
All right.
It looks real. It looks real.
Real petty boots.
Not even petty because he ain't even getting nothing out of it. Like Petty got to have a edge of revenge
I
on
mean,
it.
what is the point of this? What is he going to get out of this? Do you know? He's suing them
Um,
for what?
I don't know what the
Damages?
damage. It's going to
Well,
be
that's
damages,
money.
but I don't know what the damages
So I
are going to
guess that he
consist
going to
of.
get his money one way or another.
Maybe, but it may hurt him even harder.
I mean, it's hurting him right now. I don't think he thinks that though.
No, I think he's far removed from what's going on. I think he's isolated and insulated in his own Drake bubble, and doesn't isn't isn't understanding what's actually truly going on. I think he feels that he should be getting more than what he's getting, or getting something different, or who knows.
Who knows?
It just isn't a good look.
No, it's not a good look.
It looks really bad for the young man
I
here.
agree.
For the young man. I'm not calling him the boy because that's fucking lame.
Okay.
That's what he calls himself, the boy.
Oh, I
Yeah,
didn't know that.
the young man is what I'm calling him.
I like him, but I don't know all these little tidbits of him like that.
I gotta stay plugged in.
I know. I just
But yeah,
I
so
didn't know he had a nickname for himself.
yeah. Oh, Champagne Poppy's the other one.
Well, I know that's his Instagram name.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So wait,
so
hold on. So there was an update. TMZ posted this
uh,
update.
a
What they talking about?
spokesperson for UMG tells TMZ not only are these claims untrue, but the notion that we would seek to harm the reputation of any artist, let alone Drake, is illogical. We have invested massively in music, and our employees around the world have worked tirelessly for many years to help him achieve historic commercial and personal financial success.
Yeah.
And I believe that's true.
Well, yeah, because they put paper down. Ain't nobody else put paper down.
Throughout his career, Drake has intentionally and successfully used UMG to distribute his music and poetry to engage in conventionally outrageous back and forth rap battles to express his feelings about other artists. He now seeks to weaponize the legal process to silence an artist's creative expression and to seek damages from UMG for distributing the artist's music. We have not and do not engage in defamation against any individual. At the same time, we will vigorously defend this litigation to protect our people and our reputation, as well as any artist who might directly or indirectly become a frivolous litigation target for having done nothing more than write a song.
So, in the words of Kendrick and Lamar, you didn't like that record? Back to back, I'm gonna get back to that record.
Yeah, this is sad.
Yeah,
It's too bad.
it sounds like
I don't think he'll lose his career, but I feel like he cut himself down here.
I don't think he's going to lose his career. I think Drake is a legacy artist at this point in time in his career,
Yeah.
where he has enough music that will last him for the rest of his life. People will always go and see him tour, and he can play those records even if he doesn't make any new music.
Yeah.
What I had always said was Drake needs, after the battle, after he took that L, to squash the hype from that record. He needed to come out with some big records that had nothing to do with the rap battle,
Yeah,
but
but he
good
lost.
music.
He's in his feelings.
Yeah, but
So,
he didn't make no good music.
but that's what I'm saying. He's
Yeah.
in his feelings.